Now then guys, it's Adam from Car Enhancements and Enhanced Performance. I'm back with another video today, and today I'm going to be comparing carbon fibre gear knobs from different suppliers around the world. So on the bottom we've got our CEUK carbon fibre gear knob. On this one here I've purchased one from eBay, and these three here were all purchased from different sellers on AliExpress. Let's get straight to it. Right then, let's get to it. So we've got the eBay on the left, we've got AliExpress number 1, AliExpress number 2, AliExpress number 3, and CEUK. Now they all look pretty similar. As you can see, they are all pretty similar. What does interest me is all the three AliExpress ones, even though they're all from different suppliers, came in the exact same box, but the eBay one came in a different box, and for some reason the eBay one came with different threads. So all three of those are a different thread. Basically you screw it inside the gear knob and it gives you a different thread. What's interesting about that is Ford have had the same thread on their gear knobs for about 15 years, so I don't see why you'd need different threads, but okay. So looking from this angle, they've all got a very similar shape. I think the eBay one's a little bit taller. The three AliExpress are pretty much identical, and you can see ours is just a touch taller, and it doesn't quite have the curvature. See how this one here comes more curved in, whereas ours doesn't. Okay. In terms of the carbon weave, if you can pick it up, the eBay carbon weave is a lot skinnier than the three AliExpress ones, and ours. So getting to the nitty gritty, the eBay one has a slightly thinner ST badge. You can see there that it's quite thin. However, overall, the print is quite nice. There's a few imperfections there in the lines, but nothing that would sort of make me think, I wouldn't want to sell that one. So overall, the print on that one is quite good. Coming to AliExpress number 1, you see it's got quite a thick ST badge. All the lines are printed on really nicely. Look, see what I mean about the lines there? That's a nice solid white line, whereas this one's quite dotty. To be fair, that would probably cause the customer complaint and give me an headache. But yeah, the print on that one is nice. However, look at the number 5. The number 5 is just missing at the bottom there. That's annoying. Going on to AliExpress number 2. Again, nice clear print. Let's go back to that one. I've just noticed something else. So the 2, you see, is a bit speckly at the top. AliExpress number 2. Again, nice clear prints. Nice clear ST logo. However, the 5 again. Look at the 5, half of it's missing. And the 2. Again. 2 and the 5. I reckon they're from the same supplier. I reckon it's the same person with a different account. AliExpress number 3. Nice solid print. Nice solid ST logo. The number 2 is actually really crisp on this one. And the 5 is just a very, very faint nick. Look at that at the top left corner of the 5. I reckon with the same box and the same issues, they are probably from the same Chinese factory, but sold under a different seller. And then coming to ours, let's hope that ours doesn't mug us off. So, we've got a nice clear print. We've got a nice clear line. The 5 is fully intact. The 3, the 1, the 2, the 4, the 6, and the ST logo. Now what I would like to note, in terms of feel, all the AliExpress ones feel really nice. There's no scratches on the lacquer. If you look inside, they've got a nice thread. It's a nice plastic thread. And I screwed them all onto the car, and they were all absolutely fine. They all feel nice in the hand, so I've got no complaints there. And in terms of the weight, all three of them have got a really nice weight to them. All three of these AliExpress felt really nice. Very, very similar weight to ours. And you can see the design is very, very similar as well. Even the internals. But what you can see is that ours is just a bit cleaner inside. There's no swarf, there's no like little bits of silver or anything like that. It's all nice and clean. This one is a lot lighter than these four. I'm not sure why. You can see that the carbon design is just a bit thinner. There's no imperfections. It's pretty clean. Inside, it's got a metal thread, and to be fair, inside it's quite clean. Now down to the nitty gritty. I fitted all of them to the car, all four. AliExpress ones fit absolutely fine. They all fit fine. The threads all lined up. Ours fit fine, and with the right amount of teetering and twisting, you could get them all to sit as they should do. My only complaint with these three from AliExpress is the prints are a little bit shit. This one, however, and what I'll do is after I've finished talking, I'll drop a photo. Because it's got a metal thread, it'll only screw so far. Now with these having a plastic thread, it actually allows you to sort of go a bit further with it. It doesn't kill them as much. This gets to a certain point and stops. When this was fitted in situ, it looked like that. You could not get it any further round. It wouldn't come any further round to look straight. And when you loosened it off a little bit so that it was straight, it was wobbly. So this is a lot of shite. In terms of pricing, eBay, this was from a UK seller. This arrived within 48 hours. This was 60 quid. Ours are 80 quid. We always keep these in stock. They are next working day. These were all around the $35 to $48 mark. One of them arrived after about 10 days, which I thought was really quick. The other two pretty much arrived on the same day, and it was 24 days after ordering. So quite a difference in pricing. Like I say, the weird thing is the 60 quid one print really nice. The weave's a bit different, but it's really light and it don't fit. The cheap ones took ages to get here, and the print is shit. Now, I'm not even just making this up. I haven't sort of gone, oh, I'm going to order loads of shit ones. I ordered these blind. So this one is ours. These three were ordered off AliExpress. That was ordered off eBay. I ordered all of them blind. I didn't go on and look for cheap, nasty ones. I literally typed in Fiesta ST carbon gear knob, and I ordered the first three on AliExpress. I didn't look for the better price, the lower price. I ordered the first three. I'm not going to say that they always turn up like this, because ultimately, you know, I had a look at the reviews to see if anybody else had similar, and there were quite a lot of positive reviews. Maybe we just got unlucky. Maybe these are all from the same batch, and that batch has had issues. I don't know. But it's whether you want to take a chance, and the whole point of me making this video is every time we promote this product at 80 quid, we get, oh, you can get them from AliExpress for 40 quid. Yeah, you can. You can get them from AliExpress, but look at the state of them. If that's what you're happy with, absolutely fine. Crack on. But we make sure that ours do not leave here unless they are perfect. This guy on eBay has obviously made sure that his don't leave unless they're perfect, although it don't fit. And I don't understand this. I really don't understand the different threads. You've only got one thread on a Ford. All the Ford Focuses, Pumas, Fiestas, for the last 10 or 15 years have all been the same thread. So I really don't understand the point of them. I really don't understand it. So there's my examination. You can see there, I'm not fluffing, I'm not talking any rubbish, I'm not sort of trying to diminish anything. I'm not slagging AliExpress off. You get some fantastic stuff on there if that's what you're after. But if you want to wait 3 weeks and have the potential that something arrives looking like that with bits missing, then crack on. But the reason why we sell ours for £80 and not $40 is because it is a premium product. It may look similar, it may look really, really similar to that, but I'm proving to you here that it's not. I mean, just the print quality alone. I mean, like I say, in terms of weight, there's not a lot of difference. In terms of look and feel, there's not a lot of difference. You know, they've got the manufacturing process right. But as with a lot of things in China, the finishing is just not quite up to standard. So I hope that answers the question. I'm going to drop this video every single time somebody comments on my post going, you can buy them cheaper online, because I found them cheaper online and they're shit. So, hopefully, that clears the matter up. Like I say, you're not always going to get something bad from China. Not always at all. But you need to understand that when you're paying half the price, it's not always just a case of somebody's bought something cheap and they're slapping a margin onto it. That isn't the case. Even if I was to source 1,000 of these from China, I would be able to get 1,000 of these for a lot less than $40 each. So I could make a margin just on the fact that I'd be ordering 100 or 1,000. So it's not always the case of that English company has doubled the price of them, you can get them cheaper online. Now, like I say, don't get me wrong, you might order one from China. There's going to be loads of people that are going to comment on this video and say, I ordered one from AliExpress and I paid 40 quid and it came and it was absolutely perfect. That's fine. All I've done is I've done an honest assessment. I've ordered 4 online, 1 on eBay, 3 from AliExpress. And to be honest, I'm gobsmacked that one of them didn't turn up. Fine. But I just want to reiterate that when we sell you a product, you might be paying a little bit more, but we take out the guesswork. We do take out the guesswork. When you purchase from CEUK, every single item that comes through your door, it passes through here, it gets quality checked, it gets inspected, it gets tested. If it doesn't work or it isn't up to the standard, it doesn't leave here. So whenever we get an email from a customer saying, I've received an item and it doesn't work, I would put my money on it. Then 90% of the time, we can just go back to that customer and say, try this, try that, and it'll be absolutely fine. Because I know that every single item that passes here, especially our lighting products, is tested. So I'm really sorry if I've pissed on a few bonfires. I'm probably going to get absolutely slaughtered in the comments, but I've just shown you there the difference between Chinese ones, eBay ones, and English ones. And if you're one of them people that sits there and goes, oh, you can get it cheaper online, yes you can. And you probably can get some good ones sometimes. But just be mindful that when you're recommending stuff from another country, if it turns up looking like any of them 3 over there, you are not able to get your money back. You can't go onto AliExpress, you can't request a refund, there is no Distance Selling Act, there is no Consumer Rights Act. You are thrown away 40 quid. I would bet that we sell at least 5 or 6 of these a month where customers come to us and go, I bought one online and it was absolutely rubbish. And that's what made me want to do this video. I wanted to see what it was all about, whether it was true or not. So please don't get upset. Please don't think that I'm coming for AliExpress. Please don't think that I'm slagging China off. I'm not. All I'm saying to you is that when you purchase from a UK supplier, you get protection, you get warranty, and you get a product that is actually tested and fit for purpose. We do not dropship anything from China. All of these come from here. All of our lighting comes from here. It's all tested. We are fully insured. If anything goes wrong, you know that you are protected. You're not going to get that with everybody else. So motto positive. We've got about 140 of these in stock at the moment. 80 quid a piece. Get one ordered. It'll be with you next working day. Have a good one, guys. Cheers again. So just following on from the video, this is a couple of days after I filmed all the other sections. I did get in touch with all 4 sellers just to get some more information and to see if I could return or refund, etc. In fairness to the eBay seller, he sent me I presume they sent me a return label and offered me a full refund. I did query them on the threaded sections. They couldn't provide an answer. And when I asked them if they were willing to provide me with a replacement, I was met with no. So I don't know whether they've had previous issues and they've just decided to pull that product because it's now no longer available on eBay. I contacted all 3 AliExpress sellers. We are now 5 days after I filmed the initial assessment. 2 of them have not replied, and one of them replied offering me a $5 partial refund, which obviously I declined. I requested to send the item back at my cost, and I've still not had a response. The original response was after 24 hours. So I'm stuck with 3 of the gear knobs from China. Like I say, the one on eBay is actually back with the seller now. Fair play to them, they were absolutely fine, although they don't want to sell me another. But yeah, the ones in China, not willing to assist, not willing to return. I've had a look on AliExpress and there's nowhere that I can actually request a return. And yeah, sorry about that, guys. So that just further reiterates that when you purchase from overseas, obviously you could be left stuck with an item that's not fit for purpose and obviously out of pocket. Like I've said previous times in the video, that doesn't mean that every single thing that you buy from AliExpress or from China is poor, because let's face it, half the world is more than half the world is manufactured in China. But just be mindful, if you are buying from these websites or you're recommending these websites, that you are potentially putting your funds at risk. You may not receive anything, you may receive something that's flawed,
you may receive something that's perfect, but either way, you ain't getting a refund.